So my name is Lycan, and I am sitting here with Sasha Scarlett Hostin. Is that how you say it?
Hostin.
Close. And so you just came off the Archon stage. You're now in the finals for tomorrow. And anyone that got to tune in today, they saw a pretty fun game. First match, you lost the first game. Huck was kind of sitting back, playing with the dongers. You want to tell me what happened that game?
Okay, first, what's your full name? Because you said you're Lycan, and you said my full name. So, what's your full name?
My name is Jared Lycan Williams.
All right.
So, what happened with that game? Huck was messing around. Is that why you guys lost?
So, to start off with, Red Bull asked us to do like a show match for the Archon series, and we didn't know what was happening after that. And it was supposed to be me plus someone against Huck plus someone. And then Huck just asked me if we could play together instead. I said sure. So we practiced some for that, and like sometimes when you're practicing, Huck would be like busy doing something else. So I'd end up playing like a 1v2 every once in a while. You know, I always won them, but so then today, like, of course we felt like we'd probably win pretty easily. So we were just joking around, like, I'm like, yeah, I'll 1v2 this. I'll 1v2 this, don't worry.
And so you tried to win.
And he's like, sure. So then I try to do like a lurker container or whatever, and they're doing an Immortal Sentry, which is like, what I did was not good against that, because they have an observer, they have immortals, like, I have a few lurkers, of course I'm not going to win, but then, so we go, I say, okay, Huck, I need your help, over the microphone, to defend, but we should be fine, because like, how do you like really bust a lurker, like lurkers and spines? It should be fine, like on a ramp. But then, I guess there's a kind of some confusion with who was controlling it. Because then, like, there's lurkers being, like, move committed into the enemy army, like lings doing nothing on the middle.
It's just kind of all kinds of chaos.
Yeah, fun times.
Okay, so then you guys wrapped up that series, and it took a 2-1, right? Okay, so then you go in the next one, and you actually had to fight for that one. You were playing BioIce and No Regret, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened with that one? Like, were they just good? Was it a good matchup?
So, me and Huck were talking about this earlier. Okay, so when we practiced, we played like a few days, but we never played a single good Zerg opponent, really. So we had no real experience playing CVC. We had like a lot of good games, CVP against like TT1 and QA Coffee. Like I played some games against like Moss and them, so we knew like what to do. And like we played the show match against QXC and them. But CVC we had no idea. And especially against... Okay, so what happens most of the time is I'm doing the macro, and he's using the units until we get like to the point where I'm using some units, he's using other units, and I'm doing the macro. But for the most part, like early game, he's controlling all the units. In CVZ, I've played against like these guys on the ladder in Heart of the Storm quite a bit, and they're known for being cheesy, link bait, all in every game players. I actually lost to No Regret in one of the WCS qualifiers sometime. But even though you know he's going to do it every game, and I ended up losing because that was like right when I came back, so I hadn't played in a while, and my micro was not the best, similar to today. But anyway, so we weren't sure what to do because Huck has never really done link baiting micro, so he didn't know exactly how to do it early game. I didn't do it very well, but let's get to that. So we were talking yesterday, like, are we gonna play Protoss against them? We'd never played Protoss before together, ever, before that game up there. And like, I went out to get some food with people, and I was sitting in the audience watching the games, and the admin comes over, he's like, do you want to come back to the veto side? I'm like, no, Huck can do them. And we have to choose the race for the first game when we're doing vetoes. So he's just like, okay, we'll play Protoss game 1.
And how'd that go for you?
So the build we were doing, when we were playing TT1 and Kibiyakaki and even some other people, there's like a 4-gate adept build, and you just hit really early, like the 4-gate zealot from Heart of the Swarm, similar thing. But adepts are really, really good early game. So we were thinking of that, but then we didn't even know how to open, like, when you make your pylon at the start of the game. We didn't even know when to do that in Legacy of the Void, because it's different. Yeah. So we were like 14 out of 14 with 2 probes queued up and no pylon. Because Huck was like, I'll do the builder. But he never like played in like at Protoss in like a few months in Legacy of the Void. And then his hotkeys were screwed up, we paused for that. So it didn't go too well. And then they did like a drop, and like we were both like fighting for this because we had never done Protoss. So that game was just horrible, everything about it. It's kind of close, but at the same time, we had no idea what to do. And it's like it's not Huck's fault because like I was eating, so it's on me. It's on me.
So what you guys chose Zerg? Did you choose it because Zerg is where it is in the beta, or?
We felt that Zerg has more potential than Protoss in Archon mode, at least currently. And I'm generally more of a macro player. So like if we're doing Protoss and he's doing the builds because he would know the builds better, I'm not as used to microing like small groups of units as he is.
Okay.
So and also Zerg of course is slightly stronger than Protoss in the beta right now. So he just said, okay, let's play Zerg together. I'm like, okay.
So, speaking of you and Heart of the Swarm and getting back into StarCraft, are you coming back? Are you going to be in Season 3 playing WCS?
One sec. Should I talk a little slower? Because I'm talking quite fast.
You're
good. Good? Okay. WCS, I might not be able to play it. I'll play the qualifiers and see how it goes, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to play this season.
Okay.
But I'm kind of doing some StarCraft again now. Like, I really got burnt out over the past like few years, so I needed a break at the start of the year. And I played some Dota for a while, but then I decided like I didn't really want to play a team game competitively, even though I got pretty good at it.
Because you play Meepo all the time, and
I actually played Meepo for a while, but then it was like it's really silly because it's very different from any other hero. So in Meepo games, like if you get good at it, you can just like win almost every game like right at the start. So I wanted to learn other stuff, and I got pretty good at. I didn't play Meepo like to get to 6K or anything. So.
What was your final MMR? Are you still playing?
I'm
or ELO,
a 6K and then I quit.
Okay.
So I haven't played in a few months. Solo queue.
All right.
Anyways, so then I'm like, okay, I'll kind of come back to StarCraft. Like I'm playing a bit, and so I'm doing some coaching. I'm gonna be doing hosting at Home Story Cup.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm all in StarCraft right now, like full time or anything playing.
You guys are seeing each other again, but it's nothing serious.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, you, as a professional gamer, you've been doing it since you were 18. When did that become your career path, gaming?
Okay, so it's not like a career path for me. Like I'm probably going to school next year, so it's like, it's just a thing for now, but it was like after high school. Like I've always played video games since I was like 4 or something. Like since I was really young, and I was always really good at them. And I didn't really know what to do after high school. I just got really good at StarCraft, so I'm like, why not?
How'd you get picked up?
So there's a IPL 4 way back in 2012, and there's a Playham tournament. Playham used to run like daily tournaments, if you remember them, with like $75 prize pools like every day, and like a lot of Koreans played in them. But they ran a tournament that Razer sponsored, and it was only for teamless players, and the winner got a trip to IPL 4. So I played that. That was like the first real tournament qualifier I've played before, and I ended up winning it against Sasquatch in the finals. You know Gage?
Yep.
I played him in the finals. Okay. Actually, he couldn't go, so he said like even if he beat me, he would let me go anyways. But yeah. So, and we even knew each other from like a few years before that.
Okay. No, like online forum or just being Canadian?
Well, no, he's not Canadian.
Oh, he's not?
He's from Long Island.
Oh, okay.
East Hampton or something.
Oh.
Anyways, he knew my brother in Warcraft 3. So, since we both played some StarCraft, we kind of talked a bit. And I actually played him in like some random tournament that no one's ever heard of, probably. In like 2011. That was like my first tournament I ever played. It was like, I used to play like Dota 1 back in the day. I helped run a few like 1v1 tournaments for Dota 1 and stuff. So there's a tournament by the people that did that for StarCraft.
Okay.
When I was like Master League or maybe low GM or something. And I played that against Sasquatch and he beat me. So
did you?
I'm still salty about that.
Was your brother a pro in Warcraft?
No. It was like, we did like custom games and stuff. Like modding and just playing custom games. No ladder at all. I didn't play ladder until StarCraft 2.
Okay, actually, I think I had heard that. Aren't you guys well known as map makers in the Warcraft community, something like that?
Him more so than me.
Okay.
I mostly I liked like the scripting language and I learned it and I was really good at it, but I would do stuff and I would just never finish it because I like do the interesting part and the rest is just like a lot of time and it's not as interesting to do because it's like the interesting part of like programming to me, like when it's not for a job, it's you're trying to solve a problem that you haven't like solved before. So, like I would get that done, and then I just wouldn't finish the rest. But he was like a pretty big figurehead on one of the websites for like dedicated to Warcraft 3 modding and stuff. So he was a lot more known than me. But I did stuff, but I never really was known.
Is programming where you're going with college?
University. So, do you know the difference here?
No, actually, I don't.
So here, college is like, it's more like what I've heard of trade schools in the U.S.
Okay.
So you do like shorter programs to get like into a job. Like, it's not, and university is more theoretical stuff.
Got it.
So like there's 2-year programming courses at college, or there'd be like 4-year computer science at university.
Okay.
And, like all the math stuff and like sciences are at universities. But then, like if you want to get a job with any sort of, it's not like trade school like plumbing or whatever, but like the stuff that's like half and half,
Yeah.
you'd go to a college.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, university.
So you're going to university. Is it going to be for programming?
I'm probably.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. I want to try it out and see how it is, because I like doing it. I'm good at it, but I don't know if I want to do it for a job.
Okay.
So I'm just going to see.
What languages do you know?
Mostly like scripting languages for like games, so nothing relevant.
Okay.
But I like know some C++, Java, that sort of stuff.
Okay. All right, is it recording? All right, we got Polt coming over here. How's it going, Polt? Want to join us? Ladies and gentlemen, CM Storm's Polt. Polt, you were talking what one might call a lot of mad smack on Twitter today, saying that. So was this from the hotel room? You're saying that you're relaxing while the scrubs are sweating in the booth.
I think that's really fun.
You like talking smack?
Kind of.
Yeah. So you're very confident that you're going to win.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anyone you're worried about? Any of those scrubs that you might think pose a threat?
Yeah, but they're just scrubs.
Okay. Any matchup? Terran, Zerg, anything you're worried about, just matchup-wise, not scrub-wise?
Maybe TVT? In the beginning of the TVT is very crazy right now.
What have you been going for lately? I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Well, to be honest, I just try to play very safely. That's it.
Like me.
Yeah?
So, the tweets, you wrote them all, right? Because usually at events like IEMs and stuff, when Carmack used to be on them, if a player ever left their Twitter open, he would go on and tweet stuff like that. But it was all you, right?
I don't know.
Here,
Maybe.
what you tweeted.
Maybe.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, I don't know if other people know, but I think you know.
I don't know.
She knows.
So you got first place in your group, right? You beat your group yesterday. You got first place, right?
Right.
Who did you play again? I didn't get to see all the games. I was playing Red Bull. I think you played Bunny. Did you play Bunny?
No.
Sorry. Who did you play?
I played Hearthstone and Marine Lord.
I watched the games against Hearthstone, actually. You did some, like, really good... Like, when you was doing the Colossus all in, you, like, killed the one reinforcing, and you pulled all your SCVs. It was great. Did you see the Hearthstone vs. Firekick games?
Yeah, I think so.
I was so sad for Hearthstone. Because I think he's a great player in practice, right? But in tournaments, I think he gets kind of nervous. Like, a game on Iron Fortress, like Speedlings, and he just missed force fields. But in practice, he's like number 2 for in Protoss, maybe, or number 1.
Who's number 1?
Lilbo, really good now, right?
I like Lilbo. He's good.
So you think you're gonna win this tournament for sure?
Me?
Yeah.
Like, not 100%, it's like 70-80%.
When you're at like WCS 2013, like when you beat Jaedong or Byeol? Did you think you would win for sure those tournaments?
No,
Unless you played me, of course.
I didn't think I was gonna beat Jaedong or Byeol.
Because our practice games before?
Maybe.
Okay.
So what you're saying is you owe your success to Scarlett.
I think actually at the moment she was better than them. But at the moment, not right now.
In CVT. In CVT back then, not CVC. Do you have any more questions for us?
Let's see. Polt, do you have any celebrations planned for victory if you win WCS Season 2?
No, I don't have any plan because I don't know if I'm gonna win.
Nothing on standby. Nothing, ready if you do win.
It's not my job. I think probably someone's already preparing for it.
Okay, that sounds good. Scarlett, tomorrow. Do you think that Scarlett, who are you playing against in the finals? Is it going to be Violet and Masa?
Masa and Violet, yeah.
Yeah. So do you think Scarlett can take out Violet and Masa with her partner Huck?
Is it CVT or PVT?
CVT.
But I saw you playing Protoss, and it was so bad.
I know, that's why we're Zerg. We tried Protoss, and Huck was controlling it. So after one game, back to Zerg.
Okay, if you play Protoss, there's no chance. If you play Zerg, then you have a good chance.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. I think we'll try and play Zerg most of the games. Maybe Huck will but
All right. Well, thank you both for coming. Good luck to you tomorrow, Polt. As a fan, I do hope you kick some ass, but I kind of want Bunny. I want you and Bunny in the finals. I haven't seen the final bracket. They're going to do the draws, but hopefully that's how things work out. And you and Huck, I hope you guys kick some Terran ass despite me being a Terran. So good luck to both of you. Thank you for the interviews. And that's all from us. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.